Hello and welcome to Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Dawn Chorus. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, it's available free on itch.io, and if you want to support them and or get the newest version earlier, then you can go to their Patreon and give them $3 or $8, depending on how quickly you want it. Anyways, what happened on the last Let's Play was we woke up with Miko. We're kind of feeling like, Miko is hiding feelings and emotions, stuff like that. But, we're kind of going through the day. And also, we went on a forest walk with him. And, vibed. Hyena. And then we set my face. And start. That was quite fast, didn't it? That went quite fast, didn't it? After the lectures concluded, Devin hurried us out of the cafeteria so that it could be tidied up for dinner. So you moved into the corridor to talk. No, not really, no. That was a bit much for me, to be honest. The lectures were nice, at least, but it will be nice to actually be there tomorrow. If the trip won't be cancelled again. Don't say that. The road should be cleared, even by now already. I'm sure we'll be able to go tomorrow. That's a shame we had to miss a few interesting ones today. Do you have any ideas for what to do in town already? I'd like to walk along the shore for a bit. Oh, I could go with you then. I thought about going for a walk and taking some pictures. I thought of looking for a tea house. Maybe they'll have one there. I'll check when I get back to my room. Tea houses? My favorite place to spend time with friends. Yeah, pretty much same here. Like, some of my favorite times hanging out with people is just being at a coffee shop, shooting the shit, being like, have you seen this show? Have you played this game? Blah, 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 blah. And it's one of those conversations where you're like, okay, shut up for a moment. I want to talk about this topic we're talking about. But in a good way, And just drinking coffee or tea or whatever, They're much quieter than pubs, often have a chill atmosphere and a nice selection of music. How about you? I'm fine with just tagging along. We could go to a tea house for a while, to chill and talk, and then have a walk along the coast. How about that? I'll see you tomorrow, but it sounds like a good plan. I'll let you know later if I find something then. I should go now. I have a lot to do today. During camp? Yeah, I need to resume working on my project for the university. I'm already a bit behind on it, and I won't have much time for it after we come back. So, see you later? See you. Working during camp? That deer is crazy. I'll go to my room for now. Two for now. See you guys after dinner? Yeah, see you. So, what now? There's not much time before dinner, so I thought of just going to one of our rooms. Ooh. We could do that, though. Though, how about we go to a common space and stay there instead? I've seen a record player and a few vinyls there. Maybe we could listen to something? Not a bad idea. I like the ambience there. Did we have that spin the bottle moment? No, wait, maybe that's the end of this day. I think. You could play some piano too, if you wanted. I think I've had enough playing today. We can go. I'm curious about the albums they have there. We had albums at one of my workspaces. It was alright. After a while, a record player started, losing its ability to play records. I don't know any of these. Really? Some of them are my favorite ones. Oh, wait. I remember this one with a prism on the cover. We listened to it a few times at your place. This may be the oldest one they have here. Ooh, they have the Below Part 2? That's really a great collection of tunes. So, any ideas of what you'd like to listen to? Not really. Best I could choose is by the album cover. Do. And it's common knowledge you should judge albums by its cover. Huh. That's a metaphor, Miko. It doesn't actually apply to albums. You should or shouldn't? I thought it was shouldn't, but what? I don't know. Okay, then maybe this one? Hop, Skip, and the Chew Boys. Is that supposed to be like Hootie and the Blowfish? I don't know these guys, but I'm down for trying something new. Miko slides the record out of the sleeve and puts it in the turntable. The black vinyl shines beautifully in the afternoon sun, a rainbow pattern appearing in the delicate grooves. The record player is fully manual model, so Miko drops the needle onto the record itself. Only the softest final cracker is audible alongside the music. Looks like the record collection here is well kept and in good condition. That's nice. It has a bit of Midwest emo vibe. Huh. I wonder if they're meaning Midwest for like the United States. I mean, the United States is like in most cultures, but you know. Okay, I'll pretend I know what that means. Never mind, the music is good. We sit down beside each other on the sofa, covered in a red cloth, and creaking loudly, despite us weighing rather little. It's already rather late, and the lit fireplace casts deep shadows in the room. Tomorrow should be a nice day, as long as you get enough sleep to be alive. For most of it. Something tells me that we won't go to bed early, if you know what I mean, wink. Unless we are going to bed early, wink. What makes you think so? Come on, it's the first full day of camp. For sure someone will throw a party or something. I bet Lake is preparing something. With the organ in his room, he didn't seem like the partying kind. Then maybe here. There's a lot of space for everyone. Maybe. But I'm betting for a bigger party once you get done with all the lectures. And you don't have to wake up early. Maybe. It would be nice to have something happening today, though. But yes, I am excited for tomorrow as well. I tried looking for an interesting spots in town, but also didn't want to spoil myself for the fun of exploring it on my own, so I avoided any photos and just read the few articles. In this way, I can still be pleasantly surprised. For example, imagine if we found a Sicilian pasticceria in there. Pasticera. Okay, I know what Sicilian is. It's like a people, a place, a culture. Sicilian thing that's been going on for hundreds of years. I think that's like Godfather 2. A shop selling pastries and cakes. Okay. I've never heard of that thing. I've been to Italy before, never heard of that before. And I've been to a pasticceria. That'd be the dream. But it's also not very possible, is it? I mean, this is Norway, not Sicily. I visited Italy just one time with my parents, but I fell in love with their sweets and pastries. It was back when I was in middle school, and I kept babbling about that for days. I think I even told my parents I'm moving to Sicily as soon as I'm done with school. What happened to that dream? Oh, don't talk about existential dream stuff. I don't want to think about that. I want to think about cute wolf boys. Anyways, everything is possible before you actually go and check. We live in the world of endless possibilities. People from all over the world immigrate to Norway. Why couldn't a Sicilian immigrant start a pasticceria here? Well, I bet we'd have troubles sourcing the authentic ingredients. Besides, somehow the idea of itself seems silly. Whew. Sorry, sometimes yawns. But yeah, that would be awesome. Not that Norwegian sweets aren't good, but Italian stuff is on another level entirely. Maybe I'll get to see Italy someday too. It's always sounded like a magical place in your stories. It's truly a different world, and even within the country, the difference between the south and north is supposedly colossal. I only seen the south, so I can't really say much about the other parts, but I'm sure you'd like it. Someday we could even go together. Maybe. Oh, if it isn't my favorite tiger. Ooh. This seems trouble-o. I turned my head towards the source of the voice. Torf just entered the room and walks towards us, his tail swaying behind him. Now that I think of it, I haven't seen him for most of the day. I'm not even sure if he was at breakfast, though I wasn't looking for him. Oh, and Miko. Hello there. Toru sprawls out on the chair beside the fire, looking at us curiously. Toruf. There's a hint of annoyance in his voice, something I don't think I ever heard from him before. I hope I'm not interrupting you. Not really. We're just talking about tomorrow. The couch creaks quietly as Miko tenses up next to me. Is he still mulling over the rather heated exchange he had with Toruf in the room yesterday? Making plans for the trip to town? That too. Do you have any yet? Maybe. I thought about grabbing a beer after the lectures at one of the local bars. Feel free to join. Maybe. We already told Rune we might tag along and visit a tea house. We'll see tomorrow, I guess. How's your day going, by the way? I didn't see you much today. Sorry, somebody's calling me. I'm just gonna have to make a mark on that, so burp. And I'm back. Sorry about that. One of the perils of living with family. They need something, you need to go do it. It was basically doing spring cleaning. Anyways, not bad, but it could be better. For example, I could have some more of your cute stripes in my personal space. Personal space? He accents the word with an actual purr, as convincing as a tiger can make. Toruf. Yes? I'm afraid you're interrupting something here. It would be better if you left. Oh? It was just a joke, but I see I'm not welcome here. But I'll leave you two then. Have fun. This time, Torf's tail is completely stiff as he leaves the room. Miko? Dark. I understand that you might not like him, but that was a bit rude. I know. Actually, I guess I could just pause, recording instead of stopping it. Can you do that? I think, yeah. He's shaking again. Maybe he's acting a bit pushy yesterday, but he didn't mean anything wrong. He was just arguing that you deserve some more exposure. It's not about yesterday. No? Maybe he went a bit too overboard with that joke, but I could see you got a bit angry even before it. What are you doing to my face? Have you seen how he looks at you? Like you're his prey or something. I don't know. I can't even name it, but it makes me uncomfortable. Dark, this guy is bad news. Could it really be Miko? Are you jealous? I guess that would be the word since I'm kind of going all along his path, It's even kind of cute. What? No! I'm concerned about you. I don't like this guy, and I think he's up to no good. If you really say so, I'm not entirely convinced, but I believe you really mean it. I pull Miko in for a hug. He's still trembling. I keep him still until he relaxes in my embrace, hugging me back. Thank you. For not ignoring me. Ooh. That just kind of hit me personally, I guess. Aw, I could never do that. As soon as I say these words, I feel a cold shock of guilt. Isn't that just what I was doing for the past 3 years? I try to smile, but instead my face contorts into a grimace. Oh, the music has ended. Yeah, quite a moment ago. It was only a single. Ah, right. It seems somewhat small for a vinyl. Can we sit in silence for a while? I think I need a moment. Sure, we have all the time we want. Until dinner starts, that is. I pull Miko closer to me and let him lean on my shoulder. Miko lets out a soft, content rumble in return, closing his eyes and folding his paws on his lap. Cute little woof. Quite funny that it was Toruf that agitated him so much. A guy I met just yesterday. I relax quickly, too. Having Miko next to me really calms me down easily. No music is playing, and only a crackle of the firewood punctuates the meaningful silence between us. There's nothing more we need. Hey, look at that, he's playing the guitar, because he's a guitar dear. Dear, oh dear. I open the door of the cafeteria and let Miko in first. Thank you. Do you see any of our friends? I look around the tables, searching for familiar faces. Oh, there's Toruf. Sorry. Being a lot taller than Miko, it's easier for me to scout the whole room. Bjorn and Travis are sitting at our table. It looks like the food is already served. Plates full of potato puree, salads, sauces. Welcome us to get there. Okay, we're gonna have to do another scouting thing. Okay. Okay, I would describe this as like some kind of like Tequeño, but that's like something that's not American either. Like some kind of fried breaded thing with like meat in it. Let me just pull up a picture. Window capture. There we go. Good thing it picks up the right one. It's that. Now let me just delete it so I don't in the future be like, what the hell is that? It might be important. And close that thing. Oh guys, hello. You asshole. Hey. We sit down in front of them. I'm plenty hungry already. My stomach's already demanding some food, so I grab a spoon and put a few cabbage rolls on my plate. Oh, maybe it's fried cabbage. I don't know. I mean, there was like one that seemed to be like stuff in a cabbage, but then there was a lot more that seemed fried. I guess that's the color that cabbages make when they're fried. I haven't seen these since I moved out. How many do you want, Miko? 3, thank you. I put 3 cabbage rolls on Miko's plate, along with some puree. What do you call these in Norwegian, by the way? Kalruletter, I think. Yeah, I saw it written on a menu somewhere a few times. Is it traditional? I think it's popular across all of Scandinavia. I remember them in Poland even, only a bit different, and always served with tomato sauce. Korea has something similar, but fresh, not cooked. They always serve a spicy dipping sauce with it. It boosts the flavor so much. Is that like the thing from P.F. Chang's? You know, the lettuce wraps? They come with like it's not, it kind of seems like meats, but I think it's like nuts or something like that. Also, let me just check that somebody didn't call me. Nope, somebody didn't call me. Oh, you've been there? No, I've been to a Korean restaurant. Oh, right, he's Japanese, not Korean. I'm terrible. Mom used to serve these with bread instead of puree. I quite liked it. Bread? Really? Yeah, mostly baguettes and French bread. I like those the most. So, you're a masochist. A masochist? Why? Because you like pain. Oh, heavens above, Bjorn. Pain? What is pain? That's French for bread. How did this happen? Why did they call bread pain? I'm not sure if it's pain. It's from Latin or something, I guess. It's not far from Spanish pan. Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. I leaned to Miko, lowering my voice. These guys are fucking crazy. Feeling better now? Everything okay? Yeah, again, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have done that. I would never guess that something like this could be the thing that make him snap. He was always controlling himself, even more than necessary. It's fine. I'm happy we got to talk it through. Yeah. Languages are crazy. It blows my mind how they can influence the way our way of seeing the world. Like the extreme examples of South American native languages that lack future clauses or conditional forms. Like, are you talking about Spain? Like Spain Spanish? Or are you talking about like before the Spaniards went to South American language? I mean, I guess South American native languages, yeah. I'm sure even the subtler differences between modern languages, like gendered nouns and lack thereof, have some effect on the way we see things. I'll be going now. Thanks for the meal. Dark, you want to go with me? Oh, sure. I'm done with my food already, so I stand up and turn towards the rest. Thank you for the meal. See you later? Hey, Dark. Have fun. Enjoyed the dinner? A slight nod from Miko. We walked for a bit in silence, so long that I already got worried. We got time. Did you have something in your mind when you asked me to go with you? Well, yeah. Do you want to see the sunset with me? There's a hill nearby. I'm sure we have a good view from there. I nod. It would be nice indeed. I plan to go see the sunset anyway. It's my favorite time of the day for photos. Nice idea. I'll grab my camera, okay? Sure. The instant one? I was thinking of taking my mirrorless. Then I could always tweak the results later. Makes sense. I'll wait for you in the entrance, okay? See you in a moment. Why was he so timid about it? Weird. He could have asked me in the cafeteria while we were with the others. The only reason I see for him asking me here is I didn't want anyone to follow us. Which is nice, I guess. I have plenty of time to sit with our friends. I haven't had the occasion to spend time with Miko for a long while. Something within me flutters gently. Oh no, my heart arrhythmia. Sorry. Somewhere in the back of my head, there's still a concern that things between us could end the same way as before. But I know it's not a rational fear. We're both older and wiser. I shake off the thoughts and continue to my room. Miko. Jesse Wolf. Let's continue. I mean, I think it's 20 minutes just? 23 minutes-ish. The hill is steeper than I imagined, and the fresh, knee-deep snow isn't helping either. But the cold wind and clean air is refreshing and invigorating. Climbing upwards, I feel a sense of purpose. I glance back. Miko is standing a few good meters behind me, his paw on his knees panting. Looks like his stamina is even worse than mine. Need some rest? I'm going up and down. I'll be fine. Damn it, me, I was just picturing like, okay, so is the sex scene gonna look like this? We walk around, we're around halfway there. Do you want me to carry you? I'll get there. Not everyone has legs as long as you know? Come on then, or I'll miss the sunset. It wasn't a joke, though. Panting, we step onto the top. Focus on climbing. We didn't look around much for most of the walk. Now at the top, the beauty of the land around us hits me as a bright flash to my eyes. Maybe it's because the exhilaration, but the view literally takes my breath away. You know, here's the thing that I kind of wonder. You know these images here? Are these like stock images or something, but then it kind of has that like little haze on it? It kind of reminds me of Morinatsu. Like you see those with most of the things, except for those ones that look like they've been made in like some kind of 3D imager. But like this, I'd have to assume that maybe that's just kind of how quite a few visual novels do things. Anyways, sorry for that divergent. The sunset painted the sky red and blue in contrasting folds, like an upside-down coral reef. Miko catches up to me and plumps down the snow beside me. I can't believe this was my idea. Our guest house is just a small dot on the sea of snow in the distance. We've walked quite far, yeah. I only hope it was worth it. Absolutely. Miko grabs my paw and lifts it from the ground. Oh. Yeah, we're lucky, and the spot is stunning. Wait, did he lift my paw? Yeah. You haven't made it up here before? No, not to the top. This is only our second day, dude. We're close to the town, then we are at the guest house, and the individual buildings and streets are visible from here, even without a telescope lens. It's beautiful up here. I sit down in the snow and take my camera out of the bag. Miko walks away and around the hill, marveling at the landscape. Meanwhile, I take a few photos of the sunset and the town, plus one with my phone to put it on my chirper, I guess Twitter. Finally, he comes back and sits down on the slope some distance from me. The sun hides behind the horizon leisurely, ending the day. Do you remember The Little Prince? I don't think so. I read it in primary school, but I can't recall what it was about. I think it's like a kid and a fox, but there's also an old guy. I never actually saw it, but I saw like posters of it, I guess. Why? Do you think you're a good person? I don't know. I wonder if there's anything that changed that. What does it mean to be a good person, even? Are you? No. How can you know? The way I see it, you're a good person if the good you put in the world outweighs the bad. And the way I see it now, I've barely done anything good yet. Oh, dude. Come on. Isn't it enough simply to be nice to others in a day-to-day basis? Miko leans back, looking at the cloudy sky. Maybe. Depends on the definition. Everything depends on definition, doesn't it? Yeah. Why the question? Just something I've been pondering, not about you, but in context of myself. I feel like most people are not that concerned with being a good person, but rather with having a good life. Aren't the two interconnected? Maybe. Stoicism argues that it's the case, but look around, it's hard to believe so. I would like to think that the world somehow punishes the bad deeds and rewards the good, but that's just not the case. Any anecdotal proof is just an example of the false positive. I get what you mean. Yeah, the world doesn't seem just, but it is what it is. We can... God, that phrase just seems more prevalent these days, no? Anyways, you can try and change it for the better, but it's pointless to fight against it. Maybe that's the point. If the world were just, there wouldn't be much for us to change for the better. I didn't spend much time thinking about it, but I feel like being a good person is trying our best to be the best person we can be. This internal change for the better. I feel like your intentions should be what matters. It's very easy to start lying to yourself about your intentions and forget about trying. I think the good and the harm we do to the world around us is important. Is the world better with you on it, or does your existence do more harm than good? Does mine? I'm trying to be good. Maybe I'm not the best possible version of myself, but I don't feel like a bad person. My head is spinning. What will my legacy be? One of resentment and confusion? You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about that after we separated. I thought that maybe stopped trying because I was a bad friend, or just a bad person in general. Of course not, Miko. Why would you think that? Just a feeling. Feelings don't have to be rational. Though, I sometimes felt like I had been using you. I spent time at your place, ate the food your father was cooking. Miko, I spent time with you because I enjoyed it, and wanted to have you near me. If that meant you'd be a guest in my home, then I was even happier. I didn't have anything I could give you in return. Friendships don't work like that. I wasn't your friend to get some perks from it. I was your friend because I liked you. You didn't have to give me anything besides your company. Mika doesn't reply, gazing at the passing clouds, fading into midnight blue. I'll never understand 1/100th of this world, nor of him, but I don't need to. At this moment, everything is beautiful and pure. Do you want to run down the hill? Yeah, that sounds fun. Just don't lose your fucking... I mean, I guess I'm here and don't have glasses, but if I lost my glasses in the snow... Oh, it'd be so bad. First one in the bottom gets the other's cake at Suppo. Hey, I want my cake. No deal. Sorry. Also, you guys are thin as hell. Also, I think that's a good time to call it because we're roughly at 30 minutes, I think. Not sure. Anyways, and this, let's place a comment because I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks. Otherwise, if you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that have grown. Please remember to spay your animals that control the pet population. I can't remember if I've said it before, but this looks like a very familiar painting. It has to be from some famous guy. I think I've seen it before, but, you know, not with the ears or the tail or the fluff. But anyways, and if you want to play this game, it is on itch.io for free. And if you want the most up-to-date version, then you should go to their Patreon and give them money, which I think is in 3. I mean, there's multiple increments, but there's like 3, which gets me it somewhat earlier, and then 8, which gets it even earlier. Per month, I think. Anyways, until next time on Let's Play by me, GamerWolfSix. I've done course. A game about cute wolves and complicated relationships. So thanks and see ya.